So Seth Rollins was a special guest this week on WWE Backstage, and he basically spilled the beans on everything recently in WWE, except obviously his most recent storyline with the AOP and Kevin Owens that's got to play out on Raw. But Renee started off by asking Seth about CM Punk, and Seth's reply was, "I'm here, he's not. He wishes he was there for a face-to-face, but Seth feels like it's time to move on because he doesn't see anything coming of it." And that's a shame. I want to see Punk return to the ring. I wouldn't mind him kicking Seth's ass in the process. Seth mentioned the fact he travels all around the world and he gets different reactions around the world. Only a small percentage of people on social media like to hate on him. And that it's basically the cool thing to hate is the guy on top. And obviously that's what he sees himself as. Therefore, you know, he put himself over as John Cena, Roman Reigns, even Bret Hart. But Christian stood up and said, no. Christian made the point that maybe once in a while Seth needs to actually proofread his tweets. And Seth's face sort of looked a bit, wow, Christian just said that? But it was kind of funny, it was kind of cool, because that's exactly what a lot of us fans actually think. Obviously, Seth did talk about the benefits of social media for his students that are in his wrestling school, how they promote themselves and stuff like that. He then went on to talk about Hell in a Cell, and he mentioned that Sacramento for Hell in a Cell is where the boos really began. Basically, the match was not what people wanted. People were angry. The Fiend, everyone else got out of the arena, and Seth was the only one left there. And that video of Seth being booed went viral. And of course, mud sticks. Basically, people then just start booing him because that's what they think they should be doing. Which I thought was very interesting because obviously we all seen that video. He then mentioned Becky Lynch, and he said that even though he was very happy with the Extreme Rules match, it is something, the relationship, etc., that he wishes he kept off of TV because it didn't really work. He kind of thought it would be a really cool idea to have like this badass woman and this badass guy kicking ass, and it just didn't work. But sometimes that's what happens when you're an artist. You take risks, you take a chance, and it just doesn't pay off. Ultimately, this interview with Seth was actually really good. It broke down the fourth wall. Will Ospreay was mentioned. Will Ospreay's merch was mentioned. I like that a lot. Obviously, Bray Wyatt was a huge focus of it, so a lot of Funhouse fans will like that. I think it's definitely worth checking out this interview if you haven't watched it in its entirety. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you next time. Peace!